So now let us come now to markup pricing strategy. So markup pricing strategy is a pricing scheme where the end price is obtained by computing the supplier's product quote plus a markup percentage. So the selling price is correspond to an inevitable increase in cost. The example of this is the cost of product divided by service plus markup, that is the equal of selling price. So that's how we compute the markup pricing, so which is provide the company a particular profit selling. Next, we have the markdown pricing strategy. So pricing is the most common strategy to guarantee sales and remain competitive. So markdown, it differs from discount. So there is a price reduction to sell a product that fails to sell at its original price with a markdown. So with a deal, a price reduction is employed for specific reason. So discounts are short-lived, while yung markdown naman is we have it as a permanent price bargains. Next, we have packages. So they are bundle of goods and services sold as one that comprises several tourism. So for example, punito, we have the airfares, yung mga transfer, tour, sightseeing, meals, and tour guides. So yung travelers will not distinguish each component's price, but instead, they will find it cheaper to purchase it as one. So niche market usually avail of tour packages, and packages cost can range from a wide selection of offers reference. Next, we have the rack rates. So rack rates, these are published and official rates are made known to customers without any discount. So tourism suppliers may vary their racks rate daily considering their capacity. So it appears artificially high to make the given deals look generous when quoted. Next, in pricing models of revenue management, we have the seasonal pricing. So these are the prices set by the suppliers to compensate for the peak and lean periods. By implementing this, yung business is nagkakapitalize on profits according to demand. Next, we have the last-minute pricing. So this pricing strategy meets the last-minute gap between supply and demand. So considering the high perishability of tourism products, offering last-minute discount can be better off than leaving hotel rooms, airline seats, and restaurant meals unsold. So now, let's discuss the types of pricing. So per pax or per person pricing typically applies sa ating tourism activity and destinations, sometimes in transport operators and accommodation. So prices are classified into two. So we have three. We have the adult, child, and senior citizen. So unit pricings involves price per room, sometimes per night, and usually price may be suitable for two-person or a child rate applies. So a single occupancy rate applies for solo occupant, tourist in a hotel room, and it is the actual price of the tour. So choice din ng travelers na magstay doon sa hotel, but the burden of paying rest of his or her alone. So on the other hand, a double occupancy rate is not times 2 of the single occupancy rate. So it is relatively cheaper to acquire a double occupancy room in this hotel room. So now let us come now to factors affecting revenue management and travel agencies. So our tourism products and services are typically highly perishable inventory, which requires demand forecasting, pricing structure, and market segmentation to determine room availability. So this is according to Chan and Gillett 2015. So the objective is to limit unsold capacity. So revenue management is affected by factors of service capacity, duration of service use, and physical constraint. So first factor, we have the service capacity. So suppliers are airlines and hotels work on fixed capacity. So they cannot sell more than what they can offer. However, overbooking is legitimate practice to anticipate no-shows and last-minute cancellation to minimize wasted space, thus contributing to revenue perishability. So the travel agency that guarantee a 30-room capacity should ensure to sell this room as they have to pay for them whether or not they are sold. So by Anderson and C 2009 emphasized that the goal of selling all black room to minimize spoilage. So travel agency then need to sell a full risk room. However, they can acquire them on non-risk basis with other suppliers' contractual agreements. So, customers prefer a non-risk room to minimize the cost of paying them when not availed. So, big travel companies simultaneously adopt risk and non-risk room strategies to guarantee sales during the entire season. So next factor, we have the duration of service use. So travel agency have limited booking periods during peak holiday season like our Christmas and Chinese New Year. So requiring full payments for confirmed reservation to secure revenue. So customers typically limit their holiday packages purchase. So agencies use various holidays to attract high spending customers. So non-traditional industries like theme parks have flexible service duration allowing for more revenue management integration. So last factor, we have the physical constraints. So unlike airlines and hotels, travel agency have flexible capacities like theme parks but face constraint due to seasonality and supplier availability. So during peak seasons, travel agencies are limited by suppliers' capacity while off-season demand eases this constraint. So agencies sell products at contracted rates with suppliers allowing flexible service capacity and increasing profits through higher reservation.
Good morning, everyone. I am Bianca Colico, and I will be reporting revenue management strategies for tour operators. The previous reporters discussed about the revenue management and tour operators. Revenue management refers to selling the right product at the right time and the right price, while simultaneously engaging with the right customer. While tour operators work with service providers such as hotel, airlines to offer and secure their customer an assortment of different packages. So for figure 16, revenue management strategies for tour operators, we are selling the right product to the right customer for the right price at the right time through the right channels. So the right product, meaning the type of rooms and capacities, the right customers are the market segmentation, right price are the pricing structure, right time, seasonality, events, through the right channels or the distribution network. So through that, we are gathering the historical data and booking patterns, market overview, optimized commission, through the forecasting demand to establish revenue management strategy. So in market segmentation, we are understanding your market to see where the demand comes from. What type of consumer do you have? What are their buying patterns, needs, and expectation? For pricing structure, we are optimizing your pricing based on each particular segment. This could include corporate rates, wholesale rates, and packages. For seasonality and events, we are identifying your shoulder months and high seasons. Look at the peak days of the week and upcoming key dates of events. Distribution network are the selection of the right channels which each market segment include direct or OTAs, partners, resellers, and advertisement. Historical data and booking patterns. We are looking for the analytics to identify booking patterns, trends, and pace. Market overview, meaning we look at your city tourism, economy, competitor, volume rates, and industry news. For optimized commission, we choose the channels that we maximize sales with the least commission. So for forecasting strategies, we anticipate future demands and revenue, enabling necessary adjustments to be made. Dynamic pricing room rate, pricing based on the demand. Lower rate rooms in shoulder months, higher pricing when higher demand is expected. Direct booking incentives, discount best rates or add-ons made available to the customers who book direct. Another example is the loyalty scheme. Their distribution based on demand, using offers with OTAs or online travel agents, allocating to membership or loyalty schemes, tour bookings, corporate rates, etc. Last minute offers, meaning higher rates if there is more bulk in demand, lower rates if with the promotion if there is a number of rooms available, and to sell is better than to have empty rooms. Next topic will be the revenue implications of mobile channel visit in the online travel agency. The rapid growth of mobile devices has shifted customer interaction with firms, making the mobile channels essential in online retail. Adults now spend around 3 hours daily on mobile devices, generating significant e-commerce traffic and revenue. As of 2017, mobile visits accounted for over half of a large retail site's traffic, prompting 91% of US retailers to develop mobile strategies with projection that mobile commerce would, would account for half the total retail sales by 2020. Mobile devices for portability and internet access make them convenient, allowing customers to browse and purchase anytime, anywhere. Various mobile payments options like Apple Pay, Alipay, Paymaya, Gcash further enhance this convenience. Mobile technology that also enables targeted marketing through GPS-based location services, allowing firms to deliver location-sensitive offers and communicate more effectively with customers. However, mobile smaller screens and input restriction increase customer search costs and cognitive load, making information processing and recall more challenging compared to desktops. Research shows that mobile searchers often stick away to initial search results due to high search costs and limited screen space. Additionally, mobile interactions often involve higher effort to input in inputting personal information and maintaining attention, which may impact the retention of marketing messages. Companies can optimize their target strategies by promoting on platforms like social media, where they can analyze consumers' behavior and target specific groups based on interest. Referral traffic from search engines and corporate websites tends to have lower search costs and often provides customers or consumers with greater product knowledge, potentially increasing the purchase intent.
Good morning, everyone. I will be discussing the COVID-19's effect on travel agencies and tour operators. So, I know naman that all of us here have witnessed the devastating effects of COVID-19 pandemic. So, nagkaroon ng 4.3 million confirmed cases and 290,000 deaths worldwide. So, to prioritize the safety of everyone, nagkaroon ng travel restrictions, self-isolation measures, and social distancing wherein naapektuhan yung different sectors, especially yung travel and tourism sector. Kasi nga, pinagbawal na yung in-person interaction, so many flights, events, and hotel bookings were canceled, leading to job losses and pagkalugi ng different businesses. For example, yung travel agencies and tour operation businesses where they suffered a lot. So in March 2020, over 90% of the global population was unable to travel due to travel bans. So, sobrang laki ng naging epekto ng pandemic. And according sa experts, there wasn't enough concrete data para ma-measure yung lawak nito. So, the following are the significant findings of the survey. Number 1 is approximately 40% of clients are still pursuing their original travel itineraries. 46% have a wait-and-see attitude before pushing through with their travel plans. So, despite the risk of pandemic, meron pa rin mga traveler na gustong ituloy yung mga travel plans nila. While naman, yung iba are waiting to see if conditions improve before they decide to travel. Number 3 is 51% are still planning the same itinerary but 37% are hesitant. Number 4 is 2/3 intend to continue their operations in about 6 months even without government support, but 28% of the respondents' travel agencies expressed that they can sustain their businesses from 4 to 6 months without government support. The other 33% affirm their inability to sustain the company without permission for 1 to 3 months. So, this shows that many companies are at risk of closing if conditions don't improve or they don't get financial support. Number 5 is 41% are creating new travel products and modifying their business model. So they offer safer travel options or local trips. Next is DMO can extend issuing health and safety certificates to travel advisories to warrant the safety of travelers. Number 7 is the most utilized promotional tools are social media and digital cooperative marketing. Since fewer people are traveling and face-to-face sales are limited, social media, digital advertising, and online partnerships have become critical. Travel companies are now focusing heavily on these online tools to connect with potential customers. Next is 69% secured COVID-19 updates from tour operations and travel agency associations, DMO, trade media, national government, and industry associations. So, since conditions are constantly changing, these updates are essential so companies can respond to new health guidelines or travel restrictions and keep their clients informed. Next is 70% affirm the need for amendments in cancellation policies. So 97% of companies see a need to revise cancellation policies to make them more flexible for travelers who may cancel due to COVID-19 concerns. 10 is travel businesses saw their activity drop by 73% in the third quarter of 2020 and 60% in the fourth quarter. So this shows how deeply COVID-19 affected the industry with fewer people traveling and ongoing restrictions. So let's come now to the business survival strategies of tour and travel companies during COVID-19. So, dahil sa pandemic, nagkaroon ng financial and operational challenges ang mga tour and travel businesses. So, they face major issues like unpredictable cash flow or cash flow uncertainties. So, kulang na yung kinikita nila, making it hard for them to budget and pay their employees. So, iniisip din nila if i-continue pa nila or ititigil na yung business operations. Some also forced to make difficult decisions with very limited income. So, and they had to follow guidelines set by the government. So, yung ibang businesses, kailangan na nila magbawas ng employees. So, the World Travel and Tourism Council or WTTC in 2019 reported that mas resilient yung industry noon after past global challenges. So, mas madali silang makarecover. Pero yung impact ng COVID-19 is sobrang lawak. It affected all areas of life and business, kaya mas mahirap makarecover. So, in some pandemic-free areas, tourism restarts, and UNWTO reports revival in the northern hemisphere through restrictions remain for many destinations. So, for tourism to recover, it's more helpful for businesses and governments to work together instead of competing. Some experts suggest that the industry should make financial changes to adapt to the new post-pandemic world. policymakers also realized that more support was needed for people who lose their jobs and that government and private companies should coordinate to build lasting recovery plans. So the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, in 2020 suggests strategies for recovery. Number one is domestic tourism, comprising 75% of the tourism economy, can aid in healing as it offers the opportunity to expedite the recovery in terms of jobs and businesses. So, the need to focus on domestic tourism, since local tourists make up most of the tourism economy. Focusing on domestic travel can help businesses and create jobs faster. Number two is the industry is highly dependent on other companies, thus synchronizing tourism service keeps each sector operational. So, collaboration between industry. Tourism is connected to many other sectors like transportation and hospitality. Coordinating and working together ensures that all parts of the tourism system can continue functioning smoothly. Number three is the crisis drives the required organizational makeover toward the sustainability and resistance of the tourism economy. So, emphasize sustainability. The pandemic has shown that the tourism industry needs to adapt and focus on becoming more sustainable. So, this will help it survive future crises and be stronger in the long term. Next is recovery activities in the tour and travel business. So there are 5: itinerary planning, suppliers network, administrative works, customer database, and sales and marketing. So number 1 is itinerary planning. So create smart itineraries. Design travel packages that cater to what people are currently looking for. Focus on local or domestic travel since it's easier to promote and book. And also do research to understand the needs of your market and tailor your offerings to meet those needs. Number 2 is suppliers network. So they need to build strong supplier relationships. So it's key to work closely with the suppliers, for example, hotels, transport services, and others, so to get the best deals. It is also important to collaborate with new suppliers to offer more unique options and revive your business. So number 3 is administrative work. Optimize your operations. So save costs wherever possible and organize your administrative tasks and records efficiently. So instead of hiring new staff right away, it is important to keep the existing employees who contribute the most. So also use technology like tour operator software to help manage bookings and operations while keeping costs low. Number 4 is customer database. So engage with your customers. Look through your customer database and reconnect with past clients. Encourage those who had trips canceled to reschedule or plan new trips, and get creative in keeping customers interested in your services, and always make sure to build long-term relationships for repeat business. And lastly, sales and marketing. So you use cost-effective marketing. Focus on online marketing strategies that are budget-friendly. Use social media, email campaigns, and digital ads to stay visible and connect with potential customers. Promote special offers, flexible booking policies, and new itineraries to get people excited about traveling again.
So here are the key concepts of our lesson. Revenue management. This signifies the calculated circulation and pricing campaigns used to sell a property's perishable stocks to the appropriate customers at the exact time to enhance revenue growth. Next is the demand forecasting. This is the process of estimating future customer demand over a defined period using historical and other information. Lastly, the digitalization. This refers to the utilization of digital technologies to improve a business model and offer new proceeds and value-generating opportunities. It is the process of transforming into a digital business. So that's all for our lesson today. I hope may natutuhan po tayong lahat. Thank you and have a great day.